Fuck! Hello everybody, I am Flameless Soul, and today I welcome you back to Bioshock. I don't really have much to say, so we're just going to get into the game.
For anyone to notice.
The parasite eats three things: free markets, free will, and free
Tell the
men.
minister he'll just have to wait. It's my daughter's.
Something about parasites, so... Now we got this bot. This bot will do wonders for us. Yeah, shoot him! Shoot him, buddy! I don't remember what... Is that actually what I called them before? Hey, we found something.
Ryan and Adam. Adam and Ryan. All those years of study, and was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we plinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look, change your sex, change your race. It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
No, it's definitely somebody else's.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
Security alert is in progress. Access is limited for the time being. We appreciate your caution.
I hate you.
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman's key. He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect him to hand it to you out of the milk of human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind, and frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
Interesting. Love that.
Hello? You're worthless. You're nothing.
I don't appreciate getting hit, lady. I'd appreciate it if you didn't continue to do that. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Now you've wrapped the monkey cage. Here they come.
Fucking machine!
The amount of enemies it sends at you sometimes, it's very clearly trying to get you to use ammunition. But I remember having, my first time through, I had a lot of issues with my lack of ammunition. My body can shoot me. I don't like that. I don't like that my bot buddy can shoot me. I also don't like the fact that these guys don't appear to have dropped their guns when I killed them. I prefer it when they drop their guns. What's the keybind for using hypo? It doesn't appear that there is a keybind for just using plasmids. That's inconvenient. I don't mean like, not using plasmids, but using EVA hypos so that my my plasmid juices are actually functioning. Like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
You promised me pretty, Steinman. You promised me pretty. Now look at me. Look at me.
Aha. You know, the ghosts are... now that I'm thinking about it, the ghosts... they weird me out.
You keep an eye peeled for Steinman. The daft bastard set up shop in the surgery wing. You want to find him? Just follow the blood.
Adam presents new problems for the professional. As your tools improve, so do your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take off a wart or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then.
Remember, all them machines will short out right and proper if you hit them with electrocute.
I was happy enough to take off a wart or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then. When we took what we got, but with Adam, the flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
Aha! And if you have a warped sense of beauty, then you'll keep sculpting long past what the person himself wants. And I think that's the point, that he, at some point, he was no longer sculpting to achieve what the individual paying him wanted. He started sculpting, like, as we played through this section already once before, but he started sculpting to create something that he found beautiful, but he doesn't, not traditional beauty.
A respectable hotel. I'm your better.
You are not my better, ma'am.
On the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free, the farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
So that's his opinion on the people who refuse to work, the people who want the world to work out for them.
It has been brought to my attention that some citizens have discovered ways to hack the vending machines. I should not need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
Now, it is interesting, because it's questionable. Are they... Depending on the type of person, maybe hacking is the skill that you bring to the table. But in a place like Rapture, things like hacking would be...
For this one to be taken to the morgue.
Has his eye on Rapture. Keep your eye on the parasite.
In a place like Rapture, hacking in any way would be sort of against what the ideal is. So, no matter if that is your skill set, then you're shit out of luck.
When Picasso became bored of painting,
In
people,
loving
he
memory
started
of Winston
representing
Hoffman.
them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius.
In loving...
I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample...
Security cameras. I can hear the infernal things all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears.
Damn it! Don't interrupt my stuff!
Bored of the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a brush?
See, he started to have a warped sense of what he wanted. He was no longer trying to give to people what they wanted. He wanted to treat people like artwork. And in treating them like artwork, he wanted to become some sort of impressionist. Why didn't this water count? Fuck you. I should have counted as water to shock you with.
Parasite wanders the halls. We rebuild our city, and the doubters sent a fly to spoil our home. 1,000 atoms to the man or woman who pins its wings.
Die already! Make it stop!
Oh, that's something that burns.
All roads in Rapture lead to Ryan. Security, the splicers, the big daddies, the little sisters. He pumps some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
That seems highly doubtful. It seems, for some reason, it seems significantly more likely that, like I said, there are parts of the story that I know really well, like what's going to happen, and there are other parts where I have no idea what's going to happen. So what I'm talking about now is when I have no idea. It seems highly likely that something happened. Someone intentionally did something to destabilize everything. And in destabilizing even just one thing, by destabilizing the one thing, they broke the balance. The finely tuned balance that was Rapture. The only reason that Rapture was continuing to work was because it was balanced at its amongst its stuff. Yep. Needed a plasmid for that. Sup? You alright? I would have left you alone. There's not even a body here. Damn it! This dude's just down here. Okay, that's weird. Guess that's fine, dude.
Stop running like a fool! Come here now!
You're the one running, you bitch! You know, the morgue is interesting. Honestly, I thought... What? I saw a shadow. Where'd he go? Where'd Mr. Shadow go? And why didn't he take security expert? Honestly, that's suspicious. I don't like that. And I hate moving through water so much. Yes, I found him.
Any leak is a bad one. Report any unexplained water promptly to the Central Council.
Any leak is a bad one. Yep, there's plenty of leaks right now.
Steinman, I know Medical Pavilion is your matter, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tip. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst. Then Rapture leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
Who's diseased? You're diseased!
Don't call me diseased. Now, it is interesting to see that while the place was running, like even semi-functionally,
tacky little nothing!
Sir!
How dare you touch me! Uncivil, uncouth, uncultivated!
Someone ran off. Someone was here and thought that I would die to these people. But it's interesting to see how, like, while the city was running, things like people actually cared. People were trying to keep the place going and everything.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, the Wonder Child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
Ah. Interesting thought process, lady. I'm not gonna say that she was correct, but I'm also not gonna falter for wondering about things.
Clinical trial lot 23, Dr. Suchong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Work on telekinesis plasmid proceeding well. Lifting objects at distance presents no problem. Moving objects to space, no problem. Cannot stop speeding bullet, but can catch and throw faster moving object. Problem not with plasmid. Problem with reaction time. Stuchon just get new idea for plasmid.
I mean, that's actually a completely legitimate thing. Like, if the problem is reaction time and you have the ability to develop, like, various things in people, why not improve people's reaction time? But, no, legitimately, I think it's super interesting to see how, like, how people tried to keep this place running. So I didn't manage. There was someone here. There's a fuck ton of bandages. Oh, no. Engineering tonic. Ah, that's what's different about these.
Tenenbaum.
What the fuck?
Pity the little freak. Such a tiny imagination. Content to sit there with the tanks of Adam tweaking and optimizing. I need to create. Adam is a canvas of a genetic modification, but the plasmids are the paint.
Okay. I knew someone was in here. Like, I think that's gotten me every time. Like, that jump scare right there, I think that has gotten me literally every time. And does that say something? Maybe. Maybe that says something. I lost it. Shopper's dental office's key. Yeah, you go ahead and fight over there, buddy. Oh shit, ow. That hurts.
Get them!
The amount of times I've now blown myself up.
Dr. Suchong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Subject is white male, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace?
Yes, sir, Mr. Suchong, sir.
Very well. Right, I'm introducing lot
I died. Fuck.
now. We've coordinated lot of rage because of its tendency to... Nurse? Hold him down. Nurse!
Okay, this is where I was. I hate those bomb dudes because... You're who fucking killed me! I hate those things. Those I despise more than the bomb splicers.
Clinical trial lot 44, Dr. Suchong,
Oh,
client Fontaine Futuristics.
there's another one here.
Subject is because of its tendency to... Nurse? Hold him down. Nurse!
Okay, that seems like you should have, you know, strapped him down first. Like, I don't know, safety practice and all. Do I get a damage boost if I sneak attack them? That'd be interesting if I got a damage boost for sneak attacks. Now, I don't know about you all. You may not find it interesting to see some of the day-to-day things that they had to deal with just to keep the place running. Because obviously there was definitely going to be things that were an issue when it came to keeping a place like this running.
With genetic modifications, beauty is no longer a goal or even a virtue. It is a moral obligation. Do we force the healthy to live with the contagious? Do we mix the criminal with the law-abiding? Then why are the plain allowed to mingle with the fair?
Why do we have two eyes? Is there some law that says we must? 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 ears, 2 breasts?
Because things come in pairs, my dude.
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter.
I don't want that. Typical behavior for
Uh-huh. You know, I don't know how accurate my aim was, but I'm pretty sure that I hit him with the electrobulb. Aiming too high, and it just sets it off on the wall above him. Aim too low, and I just hit the fucking balcony. I'm not supposed to throw these at that, am I? I was. I think I've made that mistake every time I played this as well.
I had lunch with the goddess. Steinman, she said. I'm here to free you from the tyranny of the commonplace. I'm here to show you a new kind of beauty. I asked her, what do you mean, goddess? Symmetry, dear Steinman. It's time we did something about symmetry.
They're disgusting vermin.
So he started to have an issue with symmetry. I didn't. That's symmetry is nature's beauty. Like, how many things in nature are naturally symmetrical? Lots of them. Not again. Stop shooting me! Stop shooting me! I'm not a fan! It's painful! There's not many other places I could go. I had
What
to
can I
come in
do
here.
with this one, Aphrodite? She won't stay still! I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong! That was too fat! This was too tall! This was too symmetrical! And now... What's this goddess? Intruder! He's ugly! 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 Ugly!
I used too many of my plasma powers and missed. I'm out of heave hypo.
Aphrodite is walking the halls, shimmering like a scalpel. Steinman, she calls. Steinman, I have what you're looking for. Just open your eyes, and when I see her, she cuts me into 1,000 beautiful pieces.
Yep, he definitely went crazy. Where'd he go?
Stop crowding me! That's my face! Not my patient!
Where'd you run off to, Steinman? We're turning this into a fist battle, Steinman. You're not running from me, fuckface. I'm literally not gonna let that happen. Emergency access key, anti-personal auto rounds, and machine gun rounds. Lovely.
You alright? It was time somebody took care of that sick bastard. Make sure you get the key off Steinman. Head back to emergency access. I'm working my way to the backside of Port Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
So, if he can make it to Port Neptune, does that not tell anyone else, that maybe, just maybe, something sketchy is going on in the fact that he's asking us to go there? No one else finds it curious that our friend is capable of making it to the back of Port Neptune, but he still needs us to go there to do anything. I'm sorry, lady, but I'm sorry to all of you. There really was no helping you. Especially you. He went crazy about symmetry. There was no helping you. You know, I think I sat here for like 10-20 minutes the first time I, as well, like, just try to figure out what to do.
Another tunnel collapse. Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing pilot junk.
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, bouncer.
It's a little one. Here's your chance to get some Adam.
It's just you and me and all of the tasty Adam I can drink.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Bitte do not hurt her. Have you no heart?
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the ghoul who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, boyo. You won't survive without the Adam those things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum's little Frankensteins?
Here. There is another way. Use this. Free them from their torment. I will make it to be worth your while. Somehow.
So, interesting little fact about this. Someone Choose whether to rescue the little sisters or to harvest her. If you harvest her, you get a maximum atom to spend on plasmids, but she will not survive the process. If you rescue her, you get less atom, but Tenenbaum has promised to make it worth it your while. The difference at the end of the game in the amount of atom that you get from rescuing them versus harvesting them isn't even enough to buy one plasmid. It is purely a moral choice whether you want to harvest her or save her. Making sure I get the right key. L.
No! 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 You saved me.
The path of the righteous is not always easy, yes. The reward will become clear in time. Be patient.
Time for a nap, sweet angel.
Tenenbaum's playing you for a sap. Those things may look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You need all the atom you can get to survive. If you cross paths with another of them gatherer's garden machines, make sure you pick up a new plasmid or two. That's if the price ain't too dear, of course.
So you notice a little something about his attitude towards this? Huh? No? Not at all?
Not only are those little girls veritable atom factories, they're nearly indestructible. They regenerate any wounded flesh with stem versions of the dead cell. But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will die. So you see, it's not like killing, Tenenbaum said. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
So, yeah, no, it's purely a moral decision. The amount of atom you get at the end of the day, it's purely whether you want the good or bad ending, at the end of the game.
You're ready now. It's time to take on one of them big daddies. It won't be easy, but it's the only way to get to the little sisters and the atom they carry.
I don't like this idea, but we're going through with it. I'm sorry, but Mr. Bubbles ain't getting back up. Man, the lens flare and the bloom. Oof.
Thank you. Thank you for helping me.
No problem. There's literally no disadvantage to me in the long run.
Emergency access. Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now. You won't hear them coming, but it'll be there before you know it.
Emergency access controls. Let's go.
Security alert deactivated. Thank you for your patience.
I don't know how you managed it, but you did. Come through to Port Neptune now. I'm looking forward to shaking your hand.
I don't think we meet anytime soon. Let's go to Neptune's bounty. So, right here is a great example of what I meant last time. There is so much to do in just that one opening level. I don't count the first episode's level, like that doesn't really count. It's introduction to the game. But there is so much to explore and find that I've been playing for like an hour and 10 minutes at this point. And I think I'm maybe going to get a 30-minute episode out of this because a lot of it is just wandering around and killing stuff. There's nothing interesting happening. Like, video's sake. For playing it, yeah, no, it's perfectly fine for the game to be like that while playing it. But for the sake of a video, a lot of it is just browsing about, looking at all of these places and trying to get all of the resources that you can. And I'm fine with that. And I like finding the audio logs because it paints a picture about Rapture before everything went to shit. And it was seemingly functional. Some, like, people were doing their jobs. You had people, like, who had issues with other people because, like, hey, dude, you gotta heat your pipes in medical, because if you don't heat the pipes, the water outside is going to freeze. Is so cold that it's going to freeze the water inside that's not pressurized. And you know what happens when water inside pipes freeze? They burst. So they produce an issue. So heat your pipes. I love that little picture that it's painting to you, because it's I'm hoping at least that as the audio logs go along, more and more of them start to paint the picture of those days, hours, weeks, whatever, those moments before. Like, this is functional Rapture. Oh, this I should do it this way. Functional Rapture, non-functional Rapture. What happened in here? I want to know that, because I don't care about this. This it obviously didn't work, and I'm going through this. So what is in here? I'd love to know. And if you want to find out yourself along with me, because like I said, there are major parts of the story that I know, and there are parts that I don't. So if you want to find out all that stuff along with me, please leave a like down below, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, guys, smile, because Steinman isn't your doctor, right? Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, guys.